So, Goliath, it's part of the Horizon Festival in Mexico. So it's a pretty long race. It's a race which is 34 miles or 54 kilometers, and it travels every region and corner of the region. So it means that you're driving to canyons, jungle, and along both coastlines. It's one lap, and we can select from these cars. So let's find out a nice car which we can use. Probably I'm gonna use the... let's see, what shall we select? Say must be, I would say, something which drives fast but also is capable of driving through nasty things. So this one is recommended, right? So let's use this one. And then let's see what's on our path. I'm really looking forward to this race. As you can see, this is the BMW X5, which I used in previous videos also. So here we go. We've got a strong field with all kind of other cars.
Not sure if you want this information right now, but the Mexico Goliath is officially the biggest race by distance in Horizon history.
Okay.
Good luck.
Interesting news. So let's see if we can make it. So we're gonna drive. It's a strong field with all kind of sport cars, as you can see, so that could be a challenge. Let's say the good thing about this BMW is it's pretty stable on the road, and it's also pretty strong, but also pretty fast. Of course, I don't know if we can, let's say, can meet the target to get first. Probably not the first time. Especially not if you're missing waypoints, but there's the rewind option 4. Although, of course, you should try to avoid it. See, now we're lost, so that's not good. So, and we missed a checkpoint. Great. So probably we can, it's better to rewind here and then start, let's say, just before we enter the woods. To go one step back and then do it from here, right? So we're still in last position, but we're not gonna, I would say, take that into account. We're simply gonna ignore it. We're simply gonna enjoy the fun and then be realistic and see if we can practice a little bit more and see if we can, I would say, arrive on a higher position. Since we're lost, it doesn't matter anymore which position we do arrive at the finish. So we're just gonna see, okay, how nasty or how difficult this race is. Since we're already at 12th, I'm not under the impression that we can win. Hey, it still can happen. So high jump. So we get a lot of airtime and we probably get a lot of XP, and you can see that in front of us the field also, it's a closes a bit, but that could also be because if there is a hairpin, which we're also going to see in a few minutes. So here we go. Yeah, it was the hairpin. I already expected. So we're gonna go full throttle again and then see if we can, let's say, come a little bit closer to the rest of the cars. But as you can see, I'm frustrated, and if I'm frustrated, then let's say it doesn't help a lot with getting back to position. But in that case, we're gonna enjoy the nice scenery of Mexico. You can see the scenery is pretty nice, right? In Forza, I think the graphics are really cool. We were lucky there. We just went over the flag, which means that we, I would say, did not miss the waypoint. The result again won't be good. Oh, we missed another one, so we need to drive back. Again, we're gonna continue the trip. Not again. You can see that this is not the best idea to do. Probably I should have selected a different car, or because that's the option you have, right? You can choose a slower car. You can choose a slower car, then the opponents will also have a slower car. That in some cases is easier, at least. If you're not as good as the other opponents, right? I'm also not a very good racing driver, I admit. It's probably more luck in some cases that I win. Whoa, hit the wall again. Trip. Now we can go full steam ahead until we need to enter a corner like here. Enjoy the rest of the trip here. Let's see how it works. Probably the rest is already at the finish line. At least that's what I assume. Almost digged into the walls. We're creating a lot of damage on the roads, so probably the people in Mexico won't be happy with us if they look back this video. I wonder which part of Mexico we currently are. Because it says, well, it said in the description that it falls both coastlines. Looks like it where it goes now. Although this more looks like the desert or something. It's not my day today with this one. Missing the ports. Again. Jumping around. But then also make sure we're not missing another port. So we're in the desert of Mexico. Oh no, what is this? Coastline. It's probably the coastline and the desert is pretty close to each other. Hopefully we didn't hit like the line, but it doesn't look like because normally it shows a warning there. Clean driving. Well, was it really clean? I don't think so, but yes, we didn't hit another opponent. Missed the point again. Then we can go full steam ahead again because it's a straight road. And then there on the map you can see that there are some upcoming corners. Somewhere here, so we could pass it with a little bit more speed. Do it. So we're now moving to a different part of the country. It looks like more jungle. This was the part where we also did the jump. Again, missed the port. Jump on the airport, right? With the Porsche eventually. This is good for the XP. That's something which is definitely the case. If it's good for the, I would say, for your own ego, I don't think so. At least not for mine. Driving more than 200 miles per hour, right? Crazy speeds on the roads. So we did hit the max speed of this car. Slippery, as you could see on the boards, on the marks beside the road, so you need to be a little bit more careful. I'm really wondering what the time of the other drivers will be. there's one thing I know, and that's that I need to practice a lot more than I'm currently doing. At least learn the wheel spin. Working like crazy. So we're almost busy for 15 minutes already. We damaged a lot of things already. We did earn a lot of XP. Went their car again. Normally if you would do this with a car, it won't survive it. You probably won't survive it yourself also. So luckily this is a game. I shouldn't go onto the terrain. Because then we will miss one of the markers which we need. I do have the feeling that we're coming, say, almost to the end. Oh, we arrived at the end. Cool. I think this wasn't the best, I would say, race. But it was a lot of fun. It's a pretty lengthy race, so you can see that the other opponents were much faster. You can see that the number before us was roughly 1.5 minutes faster than we were, and the fastest one, which was 2 minutes faster than we were. So there's a lot of practice to do. You can see that they're using also different cars, probably faster cars, but I also did hit multiple walls and did not do very well, right? So more practicing required. This was the Goliath, which is the largest race in Forza, but also probably the most challenging because it's a very lengthy one and you've got a lot of strong opponents. Hope you liked this video. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.